Hello everybody, this is Stefano. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to talk about vocabulary learning. 2 or 3 weeks ago, my good friend Dragos, the guy that you may have seen in the previous video that I posted here on YouTube, sent me a message and asked me, hey Stefano, what do you do actually to learn vocabulary so that the words really stick in your mind? And I thought a little bit about it, and I came up with an answer, which was actually I have two methods basically. The first is just by repeating things over and over again, like there's no tomorrow, and then eventually they will stick, or by associations. And I think that association is a very, very powerful tool that we have to make vocabulary stick, basically. So today I'm going to talk about the 5 craziest associations that I have been making in the last few years of language learning in order to better remember vocabulary. So keep watching and I hope you enjoy. So the first crazy association is between Icelandic and Finnish. There's a word in Icelandic that I had a hard time remembering, and this is ritari, which basically means secretary. And the point is, it's written just like ritari in Finnish, which means knight, but in the sense of like a knight in shiny armor. Okay, so what I did to make this vocabulary stick is I decided to imagine a knight in shining armor sitting at a desk and working as a secretary. And this image was so strange, so crazy, that it just sticked in my mind. And so I will always remember what ritari means in Icelandic. The second crazy association has to do with Japanese, with the Japanese word for fluent or fluency, which is ryūtō. I don't know why, but I just couldn't remember this word. So I resorted to Portuguese, because when you're fluent in a language, you're kind of flowing like a river, right? So the word for river in Portuguese, as many of you may know, is rio or rio. And this is very similar to the pronunciation of the first of the 2 kanji for ryūtō. So this really helped me remember at least half of the Japanese word, and this has helped me a lot to remember this word in Japanese. And so thanks to Portuguese, I can now remember a Japanese word with ease. The third crazy association of mine is probably my favorite as well, and it has to do with Finnish and Japanese. 2 languages that I really love, but yeah. So the Japanese word for quarrel, to have a quarrel basically, is kenkasuru. So in order to remember this kenka, I thought of the Finnish word for shoe, which is kenkä, and kengät is a plural, because this helps me remember, or this helps me think about like a couple having a quarrel and like throwing shoes at each other. So that this really works, because every time I think about the word for quarrel in Japanese, kenkasuru, I really imagine a shoe flying from one side of a room to the other. So that's how I will never forget how to say quarrel in Japanese. The fourth association is a crazy connection between Mandarin Chinese and Icelandic. There's a Chinese word to take, to grasp, which is na, and I had a hard time remembering it. It's written N-A with an accent in pinyin. And funnily enough, there's an Icelandic word which looks exactly the same. It is avnau-i. And it means to fetch or to pick up, like in ég ætla að ná í þig í kvöld, I'm going to pick you up tonight, for example. So I use this very strange connection to help me remember both words, and there's there's no way I'm going to forget any of them anytime soon, I think. The fifth and last for today, crazy association of mine is actually not so crazy. It's a simple, this is a simple one. It has to do with the Japanese word hozon, which means preservation, conservation, even saving files on your computer, stuff like that. And I connected it with the ozone layer, which is protecting the Earth, you know. So this is a relatively simple association, but I wanted to include this in this video because it happened the other day. So I really realized that I'm doing this this thing all the time, this association thing all the time. So I just wanted to add it to this video. But obviously it's not as crazy as the other ones. Obviously, if you like this kind of video, this kind of shorter and fun videos, I will make more in the future and with more associations or similar things. Just let me know what you think in the comments below. Alright guys, this is all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Please let me know in the comments below what your craziest associations are. Maybe they are crazier than mine. Remember that the crazier the better. And yeah, I think that's it. So I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.